Welcome back to another Virt-a-Mate tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll be exploring the scene browser and how to load and save scenes, as well as navigation within those scenes. Any other details will be covered in other videos, and some of this may be censored out for YouTube, so bear with me on that. So the first thing, when you load up VAM, you'll notice there are these three tabs. The center one is the scene browser. And everyone can access this no matter what your license tier, but we are using a creator license. So if you click on the scene browser, first thing that comes up is all of the scenes that are in VAM. Now, I haven't downloaded anything. This is everything that comes with VAM. So this is what yours should look like by default. First thing is the checkbox at the top called Show Hidden. As you can see in the bottom, it says it's displaying one of 141 scenes. But if I click this checkbox, it changes to 158. Now you'll notice if you look at, for example, this scene, it says the neighbor. If you show hidden, there are multiple neighbor scenes that show up. That's because this particular scene has multiple parts to it and navigation within that scene to skip from one part to the other. And so that you start at the beginning, all the others are hidden. So normally you want to leave this unchecked. The next one is favorites only, which if you check that, currently there's nothing here. I have no favorites marked because this is a fresh install. If you want to mark a scene as a favorite, then you go to the little gear icon on that scene, and there's a checkbox that says favorite. This is also where you can check hide, so that it only shows if you use the check show hidden. Also, there's used as template, which puts this scene in the creator only tab. You can also delete or rename scenes from here. Obviously, you have a sorting function. You can sort by name, new to old, or based on how old or new the package that the scene came in is. And then we have a search box where you can type, and as you type, it filters out the results. All right, that's about it. So let's pick a scene. I will go with the default scene for now, since I know this model has clothes on and I won't have to censor it. So you click on your scene and wait for that to load. Once this scene is loaded, you'll notice that there's a model, nothing else in the room. There's some lights shining on the model. And from here, you can navigate your scene. If you click and hold the right mouse button, it will rotate your view around the model. If you click and hold the middle mouse button, you can move up, down, left, right in relation to the starting point. And WASD will move you just like in a video game. Also, Z will make you go up, and X will make you go down, and that's pretty much how you navigate a scene. In the bottom left, you'll see the toggle UI button, or U, to bring that menu up. With that menu up, there are a series of icons for quick actions within the scene. The main one that we're going to be talking about today is the open and save scene buttons. There's also the scenes browser and open scene for edit. The open scene button, when clicked, brings up this window. And by default, it will show the scene you're in, as well as its location within the VAM folder structure. To see all of your scenes, on the far left, click on All Flattened, and it shows you all of the scenes in all of the packages installed in VAM. You can also click on Add-on Packages, which shows you all of the scenes from add-on packages. Under that, it will show individual packages, and this list will get longer as you add packages to VAM. And by clicking on any of these, it will show you all of the scenes in that package. The next button, the All Scenes browser, if you click that, it brings you back to the beginning window that we started at. You can then click Return to Scene View to come back to the scene that you were previously in. The next one is the Save Scene button, which if you've made any modifications, for example, if you changed the hair, added anything to the scene, removed things from the scene, changed clothes, any of that type of thing, you can click Save Scene, and at the bottom, type in a new name and click Save. We will just leave that name and click Save. It will then ask you for a screenshot of the scene, which you can skip if you'd like. However, if you'd like to be able to differentiate your scenes, you'll want a picture here. You can move around in the scene with your normal navigation. Here I'm using the WASD keys to get a better headshot. You can also change the field of view. Clicking the default value returns that to 40. Once you have your screenshot lined up, click the left mouse button. That will take the screenshot and return you to the normal navigation. Now, if we open a scene, you will see our saved scene is here right next to the default. And again, the little gear allows you to favorite, hide, use as a template, delete, or rename. I'm going to go ahead and delete this one since we don't actually need it. Now, the last one we're going to talk about in this video is the Open Scene for Edit button. Assuming you have a creator license and can edit scenes, using this will open a scene in edit mode. We'll click on our default, it will reload this scene, but as you see at the bottom, it is in edit mode instead of play mode. You can switch these at any time, but if you are opening a scene and know that you want to edit it, using that button is just a little bit faster. Right, and that is it for this video. The next video will be on the VAM Hub and how to download and install packages from the community to use in your scenes. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll leave links in the description for the playlist to the rest of the tutorials, as well as my Patreon. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Also, you can find me on the Virt-a-Mate Discord.